Hello, I am Cadet Andrew Lujan, and this is my presentation on my experience of CTLT at Fort Bliss, Texas. So the first lieutenant that I was under when I first arrived at CTLT, they were part of the Ordnance Branch. I was a part of the Gulf Forward Support Company of the 237 Armored Battalion of the 1st Armored Division. So from this, I was under a maintenance platoon leader. And what a maintenance platoon does is that he is in charge of the preparation and proper maintenance of vehicles to ensure mission readiness and also mechanical and technical supports to other combat companies as well. So with this, I was able to see what they did behind the scenes to ensure that the vehicle's safety and that vehicles just handled properly when it came to just routine safety inspections or if something was emergent and they needed to get it fixed. From here, I was able to see different kinds of maintenance done on track and wheel vehicles, and I was also given the chance to go to a range day as well. So range day, they still do the proper PCCs and PCIs that are conducted just like as us for cadets, and also safety briefs and convoy briefs as well. So we'll go to the range. The range is usually ran by an RSO, a range safety officer, which is usually the PL or the platoon sergeant. In this case, I was actually given the opportunity to be the RSO and run the range myself. It was a lot of fun, and honestly, it was a really great experience in the sense to actually see what I might be doing as a future lieutenant. And continuing on, I was actually able to go to an FTX as well. So as a maintenance platoon, when they go out there for field training, they set up a makeshift motor pool out there, and basically they stand by and support for the combat companies that are out there doing their live fires and other training, where if a track vehicle or a wheeled vehicle breaks down and needs to be towed back for emergent maintenance or even for a bigger maintenance job that can't be done right then and there, they bring that vehicle back to the makeshift motor pool and repair it. So continuing on, I was actually allowed to shadow a transportation lieutenant as well. The transportation officer was actually a part of a distribution platoon. He was their platoon leader. A transportation platoon leader, they're in charge of transporting, distributing, and managing ammunition. They're also in charge of classes 3, 5, and 9 of equipment. So a transportation PL or just distribution platoon overall, they take their job very seriously in the sense of convoy briefs and ensuring that vehicle safety is the #1 priority. One of their sayings even is a soldier's life isn't worth more than any training. And that really took to heart about how much they care about their soldiers and how much they care about their job. And lastly, the last branch I was actually able to shadow under was the chemical corps. There wasn't a chemical platoon leader that I was able to shadow under. I was actually able to just shadow different officers at the 22nd Chemical Battalion. So I was able to see an NBCRV platoon, a chemical response force, and a dismount chemical platoon. The overall mission for the chemical battalion is the safety and protection of equipment and all life. So when I come close to an end here, my overview is that being awarded the opportunity to go to CTLT has given me the knowledge of what an active duty lieutenant does and what they oversee. I was really excited and I went there with open ears and I was ready to just intake any kind of information and knowledge that any officer NCO was going to give me. And honestly, it was a lot of fun and I it granted me so much knowledge where just like being a leader, they told me it's like, be open-minded, listen to what your soldiers have to say, and just be there for your guys. Don't bite off more you can chew and just know what your soldiers are capable of. If you're able to keep in mind on like what needs to be done and you're able to understand, like, hey, I can get this done or I'm sorry I can't, and you're able to just effectively communicate that, then you'll be a great leader. And just listening to, again, like I said, listening to your NCOs goes a long way as well. So thank you for being a part of my presentation.